Hi there, I'm Laura Santoski, one of Blueprint's online LSAT course instructors. And if you're watching this, you probably just got an LSAT score that you're not that thrilled about. Ouch. So the big question now is, should you wade back into the lion's den in hopes of redeeming yourself? Should you take another swing at achieving LSAT glory? Let's figure it out. If you're thinking about retaking the LSAT, I'm willing to bet that it's because you want a better score, which raises the question, do people who retake the LSAT actually have a shot at improving their score? And the answer is, drum roll please, yeah, they do. About 70% of test takers get a better score on the second go around. So if that was your first stab at it, the odds are on your side. On top of that, the average improvement from the first score is 3 points, which, if you've done your homework, is a pretty big deal. When you go from a 158 to a 161, you're suddenly looking at totally different law schools, which will have a big impact on your eventual career. And if you're already set on a school that you can get into now, those points can translate to more scholarship money, and who doesn't like free money? Now, if you're hoping for a 5, 7, even 10-point increase, you're not totally out of luck. We see crazier jumps than that pretty regularly. But in order to find out if you have a shot at it, you'll need to take a long, sobering look at what you did to get your original score. Did you have a study plan, practice regularly, and focus on fixing those glaring weaknesses? Or did you just blindly churn through as many prep tests as you could get your hands on? Did you actually take time to understand why you were getting questions wrong, or were you only focused on what made answers right? Did something really throw you off your game on test day, or is that just a convenient scapegoat named denial? If you weren't taking it seriously the first time around, then the answer should be pretty simple. Use better study habits, and you'll almost definitely do better on the next exam. But if you were already in it to win it and came up short, don't worry. You still have options. Everyone learns differently, so whether you took a classroom, online, or self-study course the first time around, you might find that you'll do better by trying one of the other options. Maybe you need real-life humans to keep you accountable, like a study group or a private tutor. Or maybe the company that you prepped with just wasn't the right one for you. Hint, hint. Finally, you might be thinking, Laura, I'm fine with studying some more. It's the law school application deadlines I'm worried about. And you know what? That's fair. Depending on when the next testing cycle is, you might be cutting it pretty close. But if you're trying to increase your odds of acceptance by being one of the first applicants, great news. About 60% of the people applying to law school do so after January. So if you're looking to retake the test between June and December, you're still ahead of the curve. So take a deep breath, dust yourself off, and put your chin up. You are far from the first person who's had to go back to the drawing board. As long as you're honest with yourself and willing to try out some new things, you'll be conquering the LSAT and law school in no time.